Ridgeback.
Ridgeback? That's pretty cool.
So it's a brace for the face?
Ridgeback. Like the dog?
I'm really a cat guy. So what is it?
The best feeling and longest medalist you'll ever hit.
Is that Bernhard?
Oh, great. Langer.
You know why I play Tour Edge? Because I win with it.
Pound for pound, nothing comes close.
Biggs Golf Talk, and this segment is sponsored by Tour Edge Golf. Pound for pound, nothing comes close. Bill and I, we play with it because...
Why? Because the most wonderful things it does. Da-da-da-da-da-da. It makes Biggs a golfer. Wait, what? What you say?
We win with it.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, is that what he wanted? I thought he wanted me to bust out in song.
I didn't want you to bust out.
I thought you wanted me to bust out in song.
No.
I thought you wanted me to sing like it's the Wonderful Wizard of Oz kind of thing. Because you did ask the wizard for a golf game and he gave you Tour Edge.
Before we came to break, Bill really acknowledged that I was effing sexy, or effing hot. I'm sorry, I was effing hot.
Yes.
So,
bro, you are like the sexiest human on earth, bro.
Yeah.
And now because I said it and it's gonna be on Facebook, it's the truth. we all know it. Eventually, this is gonna make it next Wednesday is scheduled to come on. Everything.
BGT-TV will be next Wednesday. Yeah.
Yeah. So next Wednesday, when they're seeing this, I mean, everybody will know in the world that it's true.
Yes.
You are big, sexy.
Thank you, Bill.
That is you, bro. And you know what? You know how sexy you are.
You are my golf daddy.
Ooh, yeah. That's better. That's like better than it. That's better than the sugar. That's better than the sugar daddy. That's much better. Yeah. That was so big. We're gonna add a third G to the show.
I will never be able to look at you the same.
Well,
and I will not be calling you that.
Who's your daddy?
Did you guys ever see being daddy? Did you guys ever see that cup?
What does it say?
It says,
"Oh yeah." Even though I'm your daughter, I bought that for my dad for like Father's Day. Yep.
Yeah, that's what I got this for Father's Day.
Yeah,
yep.
That's nice.
Because it's so true. Like I'm always the tomboy and always doing.
Well, no, I raised him to be a man, to be independent, not to need a man. I only want a man. You should never need anybody. You should only want somebody.
Right.
And that's why every year she gets me a cup to remind me that
your kids should always need you. But as far as
a man,
your daughter needing a man, no, you
yeah, you don't want. Yeah, you want somebody to be in your life, not need somebody to be in your life, and that's where I think a lot of people get confused. You want people to be. You don't need nobody.
Yeah, you don't want them. Oh, you don't need me. Yeah, you're right.
No,
I know.
You're right. No,
yeah, I want you.
I need. Well, Biggs, I need you, bro.
I need you too, Billy.
All right, bro. Cool. Yeah. Amanda, we sort of we don't need you.
Yeah. We just love you.
We just love you. Yeah, it's okay. We're gonna have
pretty
to
soon. Somebody's gonna say Bill and John is doing Amanda as a threesome, and that's
what, dude? What the hell?
That's
no,
that's not happening. So.
No, that needs to be. That is not even like no. Why would?
But I mean, you should hear some of the crazy stuff people say.
Oh well, yeah, that shit ain't happening.
Right.
We that part needs to be censored.
We are
censored now.
We are in 3 separate states. That would be a very long reach.
Very long. That's like a very long reach. And
no.
You guys are like my family. Ew, gross.
Yes, we're like brothers to you.
Ew, yeah.
Yeah. Ew. Ew. Ew.
Not that you're old or anything,
but I heard this when we first got Amanda on the show. You know,
what?
Oh, you guys, she must be, yeah. but no.
Amanda is a very special human, and
there's other people that have made allegations in the past, but you know
that's their problem.
No longer in my life. So
I remember that one.
Yeah.
So many people have an issue with anything.
If a female is a part of a man's program, working or something like that, there's something happening between the two. Always, it's like that.
Well, yeah. I think Mr. Craig is Mr. Censor, or whatever you want to call him today. He's a lucky man, and he's a secure man. Have you seen him?
Oh, that dude's jacked.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
He could probably kick both of our asses at the same time.
Let's not go crazy now. I'm just saying. I just gave him a compliment, and you gotta take shit to.
And
you have dropped that S word.
Wow,
you guys are rowdy today.
I didn't talk anything about that. I need some sleep. That's what I know.
So here is the deal. Yes, Craig is a very secure human being. With that said, but I think he knows that just kind of comes with the territory, like the talk on the internet and stuff. But I also, if you look at my Instagram page, I don't post very provocative stuff to cause a stir. I keep politics out of it. Like, if I wanted to make my page scandalous, just alone in my opinion, I could get some people fired up. I'd probably lose a lot of followers, but I could get some people riled up.
You know what? And if you went the other way and you start showing things that you shouldn't be showing, you'll get a whole bunch of followers, because then you become a super influencer.
Right.
Yeah,
because now it doesn't become about golf anymore.
Right. And that's
you know what I mean?
Like,
it becomes about sexuality, not golf.
And that's what it is. That's what people look. You know, it's disgusting.
When I first started in the industry of social media, and I had a manager that suggested that I make my Facebook more geared around my assets and showing them off. And I remember that meeting that I had, and I said, no, absolutely not.
No.
I'm not going to sell out. And I remember that was a very real conversation, and people think that stuff doesn't happen. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I know I could get a lot more followers if I posted different types of photos, but I don't want those followers. They're not genuine. They're not.
They're not. But some people just look at it as money. They don't care. They don't care about what they're losing in that. You know what? Eventually you're going to get old, and eventually you're not going to be able to post the pictures that you're posting, and you're not going to be around. You're going to be insignificant because people are going to remember you. Oh, I remember when that girl showed. Oh no, she needs to put her clothes back on now. You don't need that kind of stuff. I'd rather have a name, that's going to be a legacy, as opposed to, okay, look at me I
want to be a role model for the girl and guys alike that want to play golf and want to get into it, but also just be a good human being. And
that's what it's about, man.
Sure, I always want to look cute in photos. That's no doubt, but there's a difference between dragging that along. So
I always want to look cute in photos too.
By the way, I know we're talking about this, but I wanted to bring this up before it leaves my mind. We are in full force of planning that Swing for Justice Memorial.
Yes, absolutely.
It happened in Phoenix, Arizona, and where Justice lives. Justice, the Becks family is going to be a part of it, and all that stuff. However, Holly and the family still need money, and the GoFundMe page is still up, and we are encouraging people to swing for justice and donate today by going to bigsgolftalk.net or .com. And there's a button on there below our header that says Swing for Justice. Donate as much as you can. If not, please share it with family, friends, your social media friends, and everything else. This guy was hardcore golf, and he was something else. And Amanda, I know we never got your feedback and your thoughts about Justus Becks, so I'm going to turn it over to you, because we certainly shed some tears a couple weeks ago and with the memorial, and I know you couldn't be a part of it at that time, but what are your thoughts about Justus Becks over the years?
Yeah, I think there aren't too many people that are just hardcore into whatever they're into. And I think, we've seen it. He's obviously been a huge supporter of the show, and everything we endorse, he endorses, and he's all about. And he's been, literally we could say, hey, go check out Encore Golf, and he'd be on it and be like, oh my gosh, you got it. And he was all about it. And I think just his energy and his spirit as a human being, he was just always so fun. And I would watch his stuff on Facebook, and just, he was always having fun on the golf course. So back to the burnout thing, he was always making it fun and entertaining and wanted everybody on the course to have fun with him.
And I will tell you about Justus. Justus pretty much adopted our Big's Golf Talk theory. As far like our sponsorships, we have one sponsor of one thing. We have a sponsor of golf balls. That's Encore. We have a sponsor for golf gloves. That's Caddy Daddy, the claw glove. We have one sponsor for golf equipment. That's Tour Edge. We don't have multiple.
No, we don't. We don't, because when we believe it's something, that's what we choose to do. Sure. We don't want to just do it just to say, oh yeah, look, this is a sponsor. This is we actually use it. We actually play with all those stuff. I honestly, I still have my Caddy Daddy glove, the very first one. I've been playing with that glove over a year. The only reason I use others is because there's one in New Mexico, there's one in a bag in Florida. I had one in my travel bag. Those are the ones, because I don't have to. I have those extra gloves because they last. All you gotta do is wash them. So I got my squares.
Being genuine to a brand is important. I think that's where a lot of people get themselves in trouble.
And that's the key.
And Justus, he just always was so supportive and helped whatever way he could to promote.
No matter if it was a foam caddy or
anything,
a strap to hold he was dedicated to that particular brand.
And God forbid they didn't reply to us. If they didn't, wait, he didn't reply yet. Don't worry about it. I'm on it. I'll take care of it.
No, he was such a supporter of what we do here on Big's Golf Talk.
Well, I got two things. One thing I want to share, but the first thing I want to ask Amanda, when this is all going to happen in your backyard. So I don't know how you feel and stuff like that, but if Big's Golf Talk's gonna be part of it, we're hoping you can be part of it, because we have a lot of our companies that are going to be part of it. All the proceeds are going to go to the family. Right now, I think they're just shy of 11,000 of the 25,000.
Not just Amanda a part of the show, but we hope maybe she could get a
backswing events. Well, that's what I mean. That's what I'm talking
and raise
about.
Money for his family and all that.
Yes,
stuff. So,
you know what I mean. So we're hoping to do that, and we're gonna pull all the stops out. We have
Rob West is already committed to perform.
Rob West is in from your area. We're looking for more people. I know Foxfire, the caddy, the Fox things that we have. They want, everybody wants to be part of it. Everybody's doing their part. It's going to be a huge event, and we're hoping we can make it an annual event. And I think it'll probably be our one annual event. But the other thing I wanted to share, Holly Wigman had Miss Becks, Justus's wife, had sent a message about the stuff that honoring him in the very near future. But since then, I've been looking at her posts, because she hasn't been posting a lot. But like last night, she posted, she goes, in the middle of the night, I realized her realization was Justus got to finally meet her mom. You know what I mean? And it's stuff like that. I guess he never met her mom. We didn't know that. And he finally got to meet her mom. So she's looking at the positive things. But a couple of days ago, before that, a memory came up for her, which is going to happen a lot now, because this Justus always would put something on there for her, and he shared with everybody. So he put this. This is from Justus to his wife, and September 25th, 2009. So 11 years ago. Don't let the negative voices of the world or other people in your life get you focused in the wrong direction. It doesn't matter what is happening around you. God's plan is always for your good. Remember, you and God are a majority. Do you need more of God in your life? Do you need more love, peace, and faithfulness? Plan for what is good, and you will find God. You will find his peace and joy, and move forward into the life of victory he has in store for you. And Justus is with God. Justus found what was in store for him, and unfortunately for us, too soon. But he's home. He knew from a long time ago where he wanted to be. He was a very faithful man, godly man, and we're all blessed and a little bit better to know him.
You know what? Yesterday I was blessed.
Mm-hmm.
I had a guy come to my house yesterday, and all he was supposed to do was check our smoke detectors, and wound up replacing all of them in our house.
Mm-hmm.
But as he was here, we had an opportunity to talk.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking about his granddaughter. And his granddaughter played softball professionally in college and all that. Well, she broke her ankle.
Yeah. And
her career was over. And then a couple of years later, she is now an Albuquerque police officer. Changing lives. Okay, at that. So we started talking about God and the purposes that God has us, has for us in our lives.
Yeah.
And God has a purpose for everything. Do we understand right now the earliness of Justus Becks leaving this earth, but his spirit living on forever? We don't probably, but at some point we may. We don't know if it's going to be the tournament. We don't know, but somewhere along the line, God has a plan for the Becks family.
Mm-hmm. Well, we see that, a lot of the people are stepping up. A lot of the people that, everybody that had that one connection with Justus is now joining together to make sure that.
I mean, Bill, we've heard from people we have never even heard from.
No.
And now that's a part of our lives and part of our show and following us and everything else. And, and want to be a part of this tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. Because, I mean, we all do a lot. Amanda has her company for charities. We do a ton of charity work, whether it be the Folds of Honor, whether it be cancer, whether it be Baby Superman, which I still wear this every single day. I haven't taken it off since I put it on. We do a lot of charity work. And the thing is, he's one of ours.
Yes,
you know what I mean? He is part of the crew, and we can serve everyone, but we need to serve what's in our house, man. He is part of the BGT crew. He will always be part of the BGT crew. I mean, he's from Arizona, where Amanda's at, and he's just hop and skip away from New Mexico. When we converge in Arizona for that, Swing for Justice event, it's going to be huge.
I got to tell you too, I think it's going to be huge at the PGA show in January.
Oh yeah.
We award the very first ever product of the year as the J-Dog product of the year.
I was talking, I don't know who I was talking with. We were talking about that, and they were like, well, you need to incorporate, Big's Golf Talk inside of it somewhere where we have the name. And we're the ones that are really giving the award away. So we want to keep it about him. Yeah, we know that we're giving it away, but
it could be the J-Dog product of the year presented by Big's Golf.
Yeah, if we have to do something, I'd rather be the under part of it.
I do too. I want to be the smallest part of this.
Because, because I mean, we want to recognize the people that are always around doing he was huge for the indie golf industry. A lot of people don't understand that. If you look at his ambassadors that he has, on his Facebook, it were all indie golf companies. He was supporting the little guy. And some of these little guys have become big guys. Look at Encore. We've been around since they were with the little metal ball that he's the one that introduced me to, the metal and the golf ball. And look at where they're at now, building a $30 million building in Buffalo, having football players and everybody investing in something.
But you know what my goal is with this award? My goal is to replace, I'm not going to mention a company's name.
Yeah.
But people always are using this company as, hey, we are the gold standard and this is presented by a golf blog company. Yeah. Why can't Big's Golf Talk be that? Why can't Big's Golf Talk take that over and say, and people put it on their website? We want them to be proud of it. Hey, Big's Golf Talk has just declared us product of the year.
Yeah. But the thing is, we want to keep Justus alive.
Absolutely.
And that's where we're going with it. We will keep him alive for a very, very, very long time.
We want his kids, when they grow up, to know how much his dad meant to this industry.
Absolutely. He had
there
an
was
impact.
a way that I could get him into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
As one amateur that deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he was a true ambassador. You know, everybody's talking about paying all these millions of dollars to these pros to help grow the game. Well, there you go. You had somebody that was doing it with no incentive and no money being made or anything. Nope. But every day he had his boots on the ground, sending his messages, whether it be on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. He was there sending it first thing in the morning. It was the first thing I'd see every day was a message from Becks. Here you go. And here's today's message. And here's this. And you're like, and I miss it, man. You know, you look for stuff and you're like, okay, where is it? When is he going to pop in? When is he going to say, great show, guys? You get this. And it's not happening anymore. And it's, you know, I mean, we all know that he's in a better place. You know what I mean? So that's the only solace. But if we feel the way that we feel, can you imagine how his wife and kids are feeling?
Terrible.
You know, that's why we have to step up and do what we can do, man. I love the name Swing for Justice. I love it. And I think we're going to, when we swing for justice, it's going to be a hole in one, man. It really will be. I really think I cannot see it fail. It's going to be a huge success. You know what I mean? So, and we just got to build that foundation that's going to work for a very, very long time to come.
Amanda, he was a big fan of yours.
Yes, he was.
He, you know, we briefly got to speak a few times, and then I know you came out and played golf with him and whatnot. But, you know, it's just like I said, even just getting to see all of his stuff on social media, his attitude always shined through. And, you know, we spoke about him, you know, here on Big's Golf Talk, and he just always had a really positive golf energy. And that's, like I said, there's who you want to play golf with. And, you know, and those are the people that you need in your corner.
Those are the people that when you're on the course, you're not going to feel burnout.
No, you're
not at all.
a good time. You're thinking about just enjoying the day, and you wish you had a few extra holes.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, man, I know you got to take off. Enjoy the time with your husband.
Thank you.
Yes,
Spencer.
Wait, are you going on a honeymoon?
We are.
You are going on a honeymoon. Okay, so lucky for us, we have a live show, so we won't need you.
Well, we have a week in between, and then we're going.
We don't need you, but we want you.
We want you. We don't need you though. Well, you know, if you be so inclined, because we're not there because we'll be traveling and stuff like that. Can you like find a way to get us a photo, you know, of the happy couple, so we can like have you in honor and put Craig there and have you guys just like, you don't have to be. Yeah. So this way we could have you with us. I mean, you don't have to be with us, but you could be with us in spirit. You know what I mean?
Love it.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. Have fun for the rest of your weekend. Congratulations and everything else.
Amanda Censored is in the house and now leaving and enjoying the rest of the time with her husband. Thank you, Amanda.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
More Big's Golf Talk coming your way. We're going to make the turn right here on Big's Golf Talk, BGT-TV, and on Native Family Radio as well. We'll be right back.